WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. In this game, we'll see the Minnesota Lynx against the New York Liberty. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Ryan Banafitemi. This crowd in New York ready to take a bite out of their opponent. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Lynx. On Thursday, well, they continue the road trip heading out to Atlanta to take on the Dream. Then on Friday, they're heading to Indianapolis to take on the Fever.
And for that game against the Fever, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and it should come down to the wire.
Two teams that want to win, matching up well. This will be a great one.
Now here's McBagor. Pass to Wilson. New York with the rebound.
If she can get to the rim, she'll usually turn it into points, but the defense stood tall there.
When it comes to winning, few do it better than this Lynx franchise.
Yeah, I mean, look, from 2011, one losing season in Minnesota, come on. It feels like they're always a contender, and a lot of that comes down to coaching. This team is always prepared.
Wilson with the steal. To the paint, and stolen by Azurá Stevens. Here's Cannon. That's good. And so Brittany Griner gets the assist.
Well, you just can't give her that kind of position in the post.
When she gets in that good of a position, it's just so hard to stop her.
Now here is Lloyd. To the middle. And it's blocked by Brittany Griner.
Length and vertical jumping ability pay monster dividends for Griner as a rim protector.
Fires for three. Morrow with the rebound.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. He makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's Diggins. Pass to Wilson. Morrow. 6 to shoot. Here's Diggins. Takes the three. And again, no good by Minnesota. Now about 2 minutes gone by in the first quarter. And here's Cannon. Now Banner. Can't hit the step back J.
Well, that's just not a sight you see very often because she has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when she's open.
Pass to Diggins. And again, no good by Minnesota.
Still scoreless after 4 shots. They need a bucket.
Back to Griner. Down low. Stevens. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Stevens can score from anywhere, but on the interior is where the defense really has to worry about her.
Pass to McBagor. Trying to get back on track. Azurá Stevens with the block.
Still can't get anything to fall after 5 chances.
Screen by Griner.
Number 20, Sabrina Ionescu.
Screen by Griner. Lets it fly. And a great assist that time by Sabrina Ionescu as that one goes in.
They're going on a nice little run here.
And getting to the rack has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Here's Diggins. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Pass to Morrow. Back to Lloyd. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And again, no good by Minnesota. Ionescu outside. Here's Andalasini. And she can't extend the lead to double digits. Minnesota trailing. Now here is Lloyd. There's the three. Cans it from downtown.
Well, you give Lloyd any room around the arc, and she'll take it. She shoots threes without hesitating at all.
Pass to Griner. There's a screen. Here's Ionescu. Off target from three-point range.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
For a player that shoots it as well as she does, I'd say that is an easy look.
Hate to say it, but the reality is that we're in the home stretch of the WNBA season. Man, what a year it's been.
Agreed. I wish we had more games, but it's not over just yet. The season is winding down, but the intensity is ramping up.
Absolutely. Elite teams focused on the playoffs right now. For those outside the postseason picture, just trying to end the year strong. With great size for a point, Ionescu could just bounce off contact.
Sheldon outside.
Out to the wing. Here's Wilson. And that one comes up a bit short. New York in the lead. And here's Griner. Pass to Stevens. Here's Ionescu. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot two.
You got to admire how Sabrina Ionescu can do it all. She can score, distribute, grab rebounds. Whatever you need, she can do it. And that kind of versatility is just invaluable.
And so she makes both from the line.
Sheldon with it.
Nurse outside.
Pass to Phoebish. Now here's Sheldon.
Covered by Ionescu. Now Nurse. Puts up a three. Stevens grabs the board. Now here's Ionescu.
Defended by Sheldon.
Stevens. That's good.
This has been a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring from the paint.
You know, really, that's why they're on this run. Get that close to the hoop, and it's a lot easier to drop shots in.
Now here's Nurse.
Pass to Sheldon.
Nurse. She's guarded by Hayes.
And here's Phoebish. Here's Sheldon.
Here's Nurse.
Back to Sheldon.
Nurse.
And here's Sheldon.
She's guarded by Griner. For three, Kia Nurse. And no good.
Well, you have to like the look of the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy. Kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Pass to Griner. Ionescu from the arc.
And out of bounds, the Lynx will take it.
Lynx ball. Substitution.
Now here's Sheldon.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her.
Pass to Phoebish. Back to Sheldon.
Shot clock at 6. Now here's Nurse. Tries to snap the cold streak.
Mack grabs the miss.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
That one goes in.
Defensively, they've been a step slow early on.
Allowing too many open shots. They've seemed a little sluggish.
Pass to Phoebish. Sheldon.
Covered by Ionescu. Now Harrison.
Back to Sheldon.
Nurse.
Sheldon outside.
Shoots the three. The shot, no good.
Something has gone wrong with her this quarter. She's going to have to get it together.
Ionescu outside. Off the mark there with the three. It's been several possessions since they've converted.
And they've got to find a way to change that.
Pass to Phoebish. Sheldon outside. Now Phoebish. Mack grabs the miss.
They've come out with a take-no prisoners approach on the glass today. I love to see that kind of effort.
And it's already gotten them a +5 margin in the rebound column.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's Harrison. Wyatt so far offensively searching for first points of the game.
Here's Phoebish.
And again, no good by Minnesota.
Pass to Cannon.
Minnesota grabs the miss. And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Now Nurse.
And here's Phoebish.
Here's Harrison. Tries it from 19. Comes out of the gate empty. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Hayes. Ionescu. Let's go with a three. It's hauled in by Harrison. For three, Kia Nurse. He got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for him. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Liberty. They lead by 13. Hold tight. We've got more basketball action headed your way. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. All right, guys, the Liberty enjoying a nice lead here.
Not much room to operate on this one. A very tough D through one.
You know, they haven't given up a lot of easy chances at all.
It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead her to the rim with a pass like that.
Hayes, defended by Sheldon. Ionescu outside. That's good, and so Brittany Griner gets the assist.
They really set Ionescu up for success there. Perfectly positioned with a good look at the hoop.
Sheldon outside. Phoebish.
To the inside. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
Outside Hayes. Ionescu.
Pass to Mack.
Screen by Griner. Shoots from 12. The bank shot, no good. Inside.
And here's Phoebish. Sheldon.
She's guarded by Hayes.
The shot by Diggins, no good.
Well, they call them layups for a reason. It's not easy to miss that close to the rim.
And the shot goes in.
A big-time battle inside. Tiffany Hayes winning that one.
This Lynx squad struggling.
Sheldon outside.
Quarter 2, and we're about 2 minutes in. From deep.
Phoebish, shot is off.
To the middle. Reiner. And the shot counts. She's fouled. That's a chance for a three-point play.
Standing 6'9", Griner is so tough to stop. Partially because of her underrated strength. Helps her go through contact.
New York calls timeout.
And the free throw, no good.
And in this league, Griner is just about as consistent as it gets. You get a great game from her more often than not, especially when it comes to scoring the rock.
Here's Phoebish.
Looking for her first basket still in this one. Looking to end the run.
The shot by Diggins, no good.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Right side, Hayes. And there's a pick. Over Sheldon. It's hauled in by Harrison.
She kind of short-armed that shot after doing a nice job of getting open.
To the paint.
That one's good, and it's J.C. Sheldon with the dime.
Making use of her physical gifts, Harrison gets through, outworks the contact, and finishes strong.
Here's Mack.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's how true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass is giving them the advantage. It's made a difference without question.
Minnesota calls a timeout.
And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
Sheldon outside.
Wilson. Over Stevens. Griner with the rebound. Left side, Hayes. Back to Griner. Pass to Cannon. From deep, hits the three-point bomb.
How many times have you seen a possession like that from them today? Such a pretty pass.
I don't have an exact number for you, but I can tell you we've seen it a lot. Okay, let's just say that. Strictly using assists as the measuring stick, they've been by far the better team.
Bangs home the trifecta.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Now here's Ionescu. She's got 9.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
They set a pick. Makes it off the glass.
Well, that pick, it worked like a charm. Nice job taking it right to the tin for the layup.
Stevens the screen. Ionescu outside. Cannon. Back to Ionescu. Just 5 to shoot. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Sheldon outside.
Pass to Wilson.
Back to Sheldon.
Fires from deep. Griner with the rebound. And it's New York's ball.
Here's Cannon.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. New York, no good that time either.
The D was determined not to give him an inch of space. Very nice job.
To the inside.
Pass to Diggins.
Down low. It's stolen by Griner. Here's Hayes. That's good. And so Brittany Griner gets the assist.
The speed of Hayes on display, running the floor with ease.
And if they're going to make a run, there's no time like the present.
Well, we certainly expected a better game than this. It really has not been a pretty picture.
Now here's Wilson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Outside Hayes. Here's Cannon. Asia Wilson grabs the board. So the Lynx now. They trail by 18.
Pass to Diggins.
This one for 3. Misses for the 5th time this game. Marker as 1 for 6.
She's killing them with her poor shooting.
Ionescu outside. No good on the 3.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
And that one's good. Wilson.
Killer confidence, stays true to herself. What more do you want from Wilson? She's a terrific basketball player.
Now here's Hayes. Hayes the screen. Pass to Ionescu. Outside Hayes.
Over Sheldon.
New York, no good that time either.
That's a shot she's got to hit. You don't get too many better looks from that range.
Here's Diggins.
From outside the arc. That shot off the mark.
I'm not sure why she keeps trying her luck from deep. It's just not working for her.
Here's Griner. 6 points for her. Sabrina Ionescu from outside.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
Pass to Griner. Takes the 13-footer. Rebound by the Lynx.
Here's Diggins.
She's guarded by Griner. Wilson outside. Over Griner. Wilson can't hit.
She certainly has not been at her best this quarter, to say the least.
Now here is Hayes. Defense right on her. Ionescu can't get it to go.
Her three-point shot has been real rough here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped her from attempting them, but it's time to give it a rest.
And it's blocked by Brittany Griner. Now here's Ionescu. He's covered closely. Pass to Cannon. Now Stevens. She's guarded by Wilson. Fades back. And that one hits back iron. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Wilson the screen. Inside. Azare Stevens with some nice D. Now Ionescu. 9 points in the game. Shot to end the cold run. That shot missing. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Liberty up by 16. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final 2 quarters. Banham. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Diggins grabs the board.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd.
Pass to Diggins.
Back to Lloyd. Jacks up a 3. Connects from three-point range.
Well, Lloyd loves to punish teams from downtown. She'll take that shot whenever she can.
Here's Banham. Now here's Griner. Screen by Griner. To the paint. Unloads. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
With Griner's frame and fundamentals, she's become one of the league's most dominant interior scorers.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Wilson. Lloyd. No good from outside.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor. It's all adding up.
Well, you look across the team stats, it's one of many areas they're winning, and they've secured a big lead.
They've looked very sharp tonight.
I'm loving it.
So the Lynx now. 15-point game.
When you watch Ezzie Magbagor, her defense is what stands out to me, fellas.
A perennial all-defensive team member, Ezzie is long at 6'4" and defends with effort. Don't you dare sleep on her offense, though. It continues to get better with each year.
Banham. She's guarded by Wilson. Now Zundelicini. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. The three-pointer, no good.
Still cold from the field at the start of this third quarter. 1 of 4 so far.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Morrow. She's guarded by Stevens. And the Lynx miss again.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around.
Here's Zondalasini. Poked away and stolen by Asia Wilson. Outside Lloyd. To the inside. Agbagor in the post. Working on Stevens.
Shooting 20% to start the second half doesn't bode well for how this will play out for them.
And here's Banham. Pass to Stevens. Over Magbagor. The shot by Stevens, no good. Some tough offensive sets, and they really want to turn it around.
They got to lock in and need a basket just to regain some momentum.
Here's Diggins.
There's Jewel Lloyd with the three.
It's hauled in by Cannon.
Here's Banham. Pass to Zondalasini.
And here's Cannon.
Just 4 to shoot. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. New York calls timeout.
Notice the squad was starting to wear down and called timeout to let them get their lungs back.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And you look at the growth of the WNBA. Incredible numbers all over the board the last few years.
Recently, the league saw highs in viewership and attendance. The WNBA was the fastest growing league brand as well.
It feels like there's been a tipping point reached. I mean, the WNBA has a lot of momentum at the moment, and they've done their best to take advantage of it.
Here's Minnesota. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Pass to Wilson.
Diggins.
The three-pointer is on target.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
And here is Stevens, defended by Magbagor. Back to Stevens. Over Magbagor, and she drops it in from the low post.
Her efficient scoring. A nice lift to their offense tonight.
Here's Diggins.
She has 6. Magbagor in the post. She's guarded by Stevens. Magbagor, no good.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass.
It certainly wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap.
Here's Cannon. She has 6. And here's the fast break. The pull-up.
The shot by Diggins, no good.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
That foul gives her 4 on the day, so she only has 2 to spare the rest of the way. That's not ideal.
Ionescu outside. Screen by Griner. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. Ionescu can't get it to go.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Pass to Diggins.
Kicks it out to Wilson.
Sheldon outside.
Launches a 3. And the Lynx miss again. No question who's been in control of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. They've really taken charge.
Hayes for 3. Agbagor grabs the miss.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, She usually devours those wide open opportunities.
The 3-ball. The shot will not fall.
She has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The basket is not looking very big to her at this point.
Left side, Hayes. 20 feet out. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Well, with such a detailed offensive skill set, Hayes gives defenders a ton of different looks.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Minnesota calls a timeout. Both teams will make substitutions. Nurse. She's guarded by Hayes. Back to Nurse. Wilson. To end the drought. And she sinks the layup.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here is Ionescu. 9 points in the game. Pass to Mack. Shot clock at 5. Right wing. Fires the 3. Doesn't get it to drop for her.
Even with the decent coverage that time, she has every bit of confidence to drill that 3.
Absolutely. Just keep shooting. I wouldn't bet against her the next time she's in that situation.
And so it's New York with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Back in 2020, the Liberty won the draft lottery and took Sabrina Ionescu with the first pick. Good decision.
Oh, a great decision. I mean, she has changed this franchise. An all-WNBA selection multiple times. New York has made the playoffs every year Sabrina's been healthy. And she was a big reason the Liberty won their first title ever in 2024.
Now here's Wilson. Over Stevens. And that shot falls short that time.
Here's New York now.
13-point lead. To the middle. The 3 is up. Another shot. And she lays it in.
And I like the energy Stevens showed right there. Refusing to quit on the offensive glass.
Pass to Phoebish.
Here's Wilson.
Now Phoebish.
To the inside. Wilson. No good that time.
And that'll increase their rebound advantage. They've definitely been winning that battle today.
And control the boards has given them control of this game.
And shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, good job working it down low and getting the high percentage look.
Pass to Wilson. And the shot goes down.
She's got so many tricks in her bag. She will find a way to hurt you.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Liberty out in front, up by 15. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for the fourth quarter. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Nurse outside. Harrison.
Pass to Diggins.
There's the triple. New York with the rebound. Inside, Hayes, banked in off the glass.
Possesses unique capabilities. Hayes simply commands respect when she's got the ball in her hands.
Here's Diggins.
Pass to Harrison. And the bucket counts, and she's on her way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
At the line for the away team, Isabel Patterson. One shot.
When we talk about Isabel Harrison, she's a player who buys into her role, a talented forward who plays to her strengths.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Griner. That one, good for 2.
Boy, not a lot of resistance inside, and they're taking advantage.
That aspect of this game, the play in the paint, has gone almost entirely their way.
Absolutely.
Here's Diggins.
Pulls it from the elbow. Again, Minnesota. Here's Ionescu. Outside Hayes. Pass to Griner. It's hauled in by Harrison. Second minute off the clock now in the 4th.
Here's Phoebish.
Now here's Nurse.
And here's Phoebish.
5 on the clock.
Diggins.
That 3 off the mark. Outside Hayes. Down low. Griner, shot's good.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Nurse. She's guarded by Hayes. Nurse, right side.
Pass to Diggins.
Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Out to the left wing. Here's Griner. Minnesota grabs the miss. Nurse with it.
Here's Diggins.
It's tipped. Looking to end her cold spell. And Ionescu with the layup.
What a smooth finish.
And that's why they always love seeing her on the end of those breaks.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
She's guarded by Griner. Pass to Nurse.
Here's Diggins.
Here's the 3.
Phoebish.
Great positioning on the putback.
And that's some gritty work on the offensive glass. Coach has got to be happy.
Ionescu outside. To the paint. Griner. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and 7 of them.
I like the way she's taking advantage of what the defense is giving her. And she's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Harrison sets a screen.
Here's Diggins.
Over Ionescu.
Shot by Diggins, no good.
He's trying to get them back into it, but the results haven't been there.
Ionescu outside. Pass to Mack. Now here is Hayes. And a foul on the shot. She'll go to the stripe for 2.
Balance is what comes to mind when I think about Hayes. She truly has a well-rounded game.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Second free throw, no good.
Here's Diggins.
Outside Lloyd. Pass to Wilson. Excellent D there from Brittany Griner. Outside Hayes. Here's Banham, defended by McGregor. And again, it's the Liberty missing. Outside Lloyd.
Pass to Diggins. Morrow.
Now here's Wilson. She's guarded by Griner. Lloyd from long range. Great D that time from Tiffany Hayes. Man, they're in complete control.
Everything they're doing, it's been working out. Wow.
To the wing on the left. Pass to Griner. From deep. New York, no good that time either. Wilson in the post. She's guarded by Hayes. Yeah, count it.
I'm not sure, really, in that set who was supposed to be on her there. And apparently, neither did the defenders.
Here's Griner. Griner with the screen. And here's Banham. Stevens, defended by McGregor. Right side, Stevens. From 17 feet out, Banham, no good.
Well, despite her ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options.
And she was fouled in the act of shooting, an opportunity for a three-point play. That sends Asia Wilson to the free throw line. It goes on Tiffany Hayes. Time called here. The Lynx decide to talk it over.
Timeout for the Lynx.
With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible.
To the middle. Deflects the pass.
Ezzie McGregor with the steal.
On the wing, Jewel Lloyd.
Pass to Diggins.
Screen by McGregor. Looking to get back on track. And she drops that one in.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
He needs some help as well.
Here's Banham. Shoots a fader. Griner, shot's good.
Honestly, when she hits from this area of the court, you might as well quit. It makes Griner almost impossible to stop. You just can't leave her out there.
To the inside. New York with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Now Banham to the left side wing. Lets it go from 14. Griner misses. Wilson outside. Lloyd. That's good, and it's Asia Wilson with the assist.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Here's Zandalasini. Stevens. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
An example right there, guys, of how they never started coasting, even as their lead kept growing.
Well, Tim, they're just a determined group. There's no neutral gear. No matter what the lead is, it's only full speed ahead, and that's the type of basketball I love to watch.
Yeah, 100 miles an hour.
Pass to Stevens. And here's Zandalasini. There's Stevens. The rebound by Asia Wilson.
Impossible for them to come back now.
Yeah, just too much work and not enough time.
outside Lloyd. Screen by McMagor. From downtown, and the Lynx another three. And the Liberty with possession here. 7-point differential. And here's Banham. And so it's New York winning this one. Probably a little closer than they would have liked, but it's a win nonetheless.
And I think the fans gave them an emotional boost. They really needed down the stretch. This crowd was with them all the way.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
We hope to see you again soon at the next home game.